Hey, back again. FBI seizing election results. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made. Entertainment only. Okay, got that out of the way. Right, having a quick read of it. This is on the news basically coming out from about an hour ago. In extraordinary scenes this week, FBI agents left a warehouse south of Atlanta, Georgia, with hundreds of boxes containing ballots and other documents related to the 2020 presidential election. He's still harping on about that. And the reason he's harping on about it was because he had been told that the election had been rigged. Now, this is entertainment only, and this is just what my guides are saying. The election had been rigged so that he would win, which is why there was such a disbelief, and a lot of the Congress members that voted to overturn the election, they had been told too. So there was this massive disbelief that the results were what they were. Here they are. And the lunacy behind what is happening. Secrets being revealed potentially, but this is the votes being counted, and this is the lunacy, inability to accept what actually happened. Now, this is why the Orange Twerp and the regime despise mail-in voting, because it was due to the mail-in voting that they couldn't fiddle the election enough to overturn. So federal authorities have not revealed the purpose of the search and seizure, and the warrant is under seal. However, it's believed to be a new effort from the regime to prosecute its claims, which have not been substantiated, that voter fraud in Georgia led to the Democratic victory. Okay. What they seized is apparently all ballots, tabulated tabs, electronic ballot images created when ballots are counted, and all the electoral rolls. The Fulton County Chairman, Rob Pitts, told AP that he was kept in the dark about what they were seeking. Now, you know as well as I do, they are going to lie their backsides off about what they find. I hope there are copies that can prove it otherwise, because here's Bondi and here is the howling at the moon, the lunacy, the hiding of the truth in the darkness. We know what they're attempting to do. So tell me, we know, but let's have a look. What is FBI under Deer in the Headlights Patel and Bondi going to do? What are they going to do? Okay, they're going to claim votes were flipped, perhaps. They're going to flip votes. Okay, thank you. They're actually going to retrospectively change votes and remove ballots and remove evidence. And it is treason of the first order. This is what they're going to do. But they're going to do something a bit rashly, try and put smoke and mirrors on it, think they got away with it. Some sort of announcement's going to come from the White House, but people aren't going to buy. Here's the higher authorities and a cleansing. A cleansing. It's not an ethnic cleansing, but this is a washing. This is a whitewashing. It might be upheld. Well, if he won it, that means he's not president now because he's done 2 terms. It's not like he ever went away in the second one. The Hierophant could be the Supreme Court is going to rule on this. Now, how are they going to rule? Is it going to be that they're going to sane wash these claims? Aside from the fact, the federal government does not have authority over elections. It is the state government. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to diminish or even flip retrospectively And they're going to make the foolishness of it. And there's that moon card again. It's just lunacy foolishness. Absolute front and center lunacy foolishness. They're looking for the 10,000 extra votes. Going off a cliff for it. Howling at the moon. Just crazy stuff. So, let's have a look. Are they going to get away with this? Right, there's the votes being diligently counted. Are they going to get away with this? Check twice. Are they going to get away with this? Oh, this is altering. Thank you. Altering votes. They're going to fraudulently alter the votes, the documentation. And there's that card again. It's just going to be insane. But the next card in that pile, they're not going to get away with it. It's going to be exposed. Whatever they're going to do is going to be too much and it's going to be exposed. It was a plan that was put forward by the orange twerp. It's going to turn into a legal nightmare situation. It's going to be, they are actually going to literally alter the records, alter the votes retrospectively. I'm just aghast at the audacity of this regime. They're plotting away how to do it in regards to the votes. They're planning on how to do it. And this guy, again, he's got a chisel and a hammer in his hand, same as the Eight of Pentacles has, a chisel and a hammer to alter what is cast in stone. Can't believe that they would do this. Okay, are they going to... Right, we've got legal action. Not my bonding card, though. This could be the state taking legal action to force a withdrawal of whatever they're doing. They're going to get away with this. Are they going to get away with this? Is the regime going to get away with this? I'm just absolutely gobsmacked. Are they going to get away with it? Nope. Overreach. Too much. And then they're going to be on the back foot having to defend their position. Put on the hop on the back foot. Something is going to be done too hastily. There's a harsh truth going to come forward here. Some sort of agreement that was made because lost the fight. The agreement was that he was going to win and he lost, and he's disbelieving that he lost. Ten of Pentacles, here's the voter and the votes, 2 tens, end of a cycle. This was done and dusted. This election was done and dusted, and it was strong and it was secure with the strength card there. The votes, the voter, strength. The result was correct. However, somebody doesn't like the vote. They're not willing to let go of their belief that there was votes held back potentially. Foolish, absolutely foolish with the Fool and the Sword of Truth coming out, and it will pierce through the crown. So it's whatever, and there's the Hierophant, the orange twerp, and an ending. I would government the orange twerp at an end with this truth. Or is the Supreme Court actually going to... the truth is... Okay, thank you. Again, guides are in there. Truth is going to come out. There's going to be some sort of royal decree put forward by the orange twerp who cannot let go, but it's the end. It's the end for him. Knight of Swords, truth coming forward quickly, Wheel of Fortune turning, nightmare situation, military, ending. Is this going to trigger? Is this going to, because this whole regime can be removed if voter fraud has been found. Now, wasn't there something like 70-something cases that the orange twerp or his minions bought in regards to the 2020 election, and I think they lost 72 of them? What is going to be the outcome of this? Manipulation by Russia. Is manipulation by Russia going to be exposed? Don't be surprised, because we know Russia manipulated. That was the Steele dossier and the Mueller report. Downfall. The orange twerp is going to say something. They're going to try and keep his mouth shut, but he won't be able to help himself. He's the Leo. Susie Wiles perhaps is going to try and stop, and he's just going to blurt something out. And that's going to bring the legal downfall of this case. He's going to say something really stupid, which he always does. Then we have the Queen of Swords, the VOJ, acting rashly, the decree coming down from the White House about some sort of gift in the past. I was promised, thank you. I was promised that I would win this. But the Dems in the background, they're just going about their business, cutting the path forward. He's going to say something really stupid. And then we've got the big legal action and treason and the fleeing, getting out of Dodge. He's going to say something really stupid, like, I was promised that I was going to win, or I was promised there was this many votes, or something. He's going to say something really dumb that will absolutely undermine. And then it's the end with the world card. Okay. I don't know that I need to go any further. Yeah, the end. Because he refused to accept the result. He's going to bring about his own ending because he sulkily and pettily refused to accept the result. How's this going to reflect on the FBI? I mean, a lot of the FBI are career agents. They're not bought and paid for agents. They're career agents. How is this going to reflect? I gather they've got their hands full apparently redacting IPS files. But anyhow, release the files. Release the files. Contempt of court. What are we going up for? 6 weeks now? Show me. What's the FBI going to do? How's it going to reflect on the FBI? An abuse of power, betrayal, throwing down the swords and walking away. Expect further resignations. walking away from this abuse of power, this deceit, this sabotage, the infighting, as the sort of truth comes forward. The energy that most of the agents are in truth, wanting to uncover the truth. On the back foot, defensive. They're already on the defensive in regards to past actions. There's the devil over the top of them, chained to the devil. I'm expecting resignations here. Okay, there's going to be a claim of a false victory here. I won. Because he can't face the fact that he lost. And he lost fair and square. Actually, he lost despite cheating. This is a man who will, when he's playing golf by himself on the golf course with only his caddy, will have his caddy move his ball. He's only cheating against himself. Unbelievable. Right, externally. The independent female having information about the ballots. Internally, you've got some sort of higher authority coming here, bringing an ending. Here's the voter. Things coming to fruition. Some sort of announcement coming from the White House that nobody's buying. The lunacy is on full display. Secrets are being revealed. And we've got the Chariot, the military, and uncharted waters. There is something going down. Big time. Just seeing what's on the bottom there. Yeah. Stupid move. Because he couldn't let it go. Because he could not let go his petty disbelief that he did not win because he had been promised it. Allegedly, entertainment only. Hopefully I'm still on air tomorrow. Catch you later.